opener this afternoon. They jumped 15 in the 2.5 mile races here on Hollywood Harmon and Pipper Brown. Jumped out, already poached a lead of 5 lengths as they jumped the first. Over in second is Diamond Flush, and then What's the Solution and Chentry are the back pairs. They head on to the second, which is an open ditch, and once again all safely over. And Hollywood Harmon leads into that first left-hand turn that's going to bring them back towards us on this first circuit. 3 plain fences along that section of the course. And Hollywood Harmon leads the way from the yellow cap of Diamond Flush, now the mount of Thomas Easterby, second. And for others of the first 2 in the running for ladies and gentlemen's area championships here. It's the final Yorkshire meeting of the season. Chentry has moved closer now from the outside for Poppy Shaw, and the one with plenty of white about his face, that's What's the Solution, sits in fourth, but only a couple of lengths off the lead as they head down to the next. The Andrew Cowan Estate Agent's Fence, which will be the second last in a circuit's time. All safely over that. Hollywood Harmon, who's got Chentry for company now on the outside, so swinging left-handed and passing what will be the start for the 3 mile races later this afternoon, and heading on to the CW Strickland fence, the one and only fence in the home straight. And all safely over with Hollywood Harmon, who jumped out with a lead of 4 or 5 lengths at the first fence, has now been joined by Chentry just a neck away in second as they go out onto their final circuit. Then a couple of lengths back to Diamond Flush and the patiently ridden What's the Solution. So we've got a line of 3 fences along the side of the course as they run away from us, the last of which will be the open ditch. So they're heading for the first of those, and a good jump there by the leader, Hollywood Harmon, the only mare in the field, heading on to the middle one of those fences. And Hollywood Harmon leads from Chentry on the outside. Diamond Flush is between that leading pair, and then in the inside, Jack Teal on board What's the Solution. Second, the open ditch, the Cundall-sponsored open ditch, is the last in this line. Once again, Hollywood Harmon, she jumps that quick and well. She's gaining a little bit of ground at each of the jumping tests, so swinging left-handed and back through their starting area and to the plain fence, the Peregrine Asset Finance fence that precedes the open ditch in the back straight. Hollywood Harmon by a couple of lengths. The Diamond Flush is now gone into second. What's the Solution? Third, as Chentry just drops back now, but still only 3 lengths off the lead. Second, the open ditch is the CRG Nickel-sponsored open ditch. Will be 5 from the finish. Hollywood Harmon continues to impress with her fencing and still leads the way. The Jack Teal trained pair are now in a dispute of second, just a length and a half away behind, and then just a length back is Chentry. So as they swing down the side of the course with 4 left to jump, the Par Petroleum fence is the 4th last, all 4 in with a chance here in our opener, the Transcore Level 1 conditions race. Hollywood Harmon still out in front as they head to the 3rd last, but the Teal trained pair moving up to challenge, and What's the Solution on the inside, jumped ahead, and Hollywood Harmon, that was our first mistake, and Pepper Brown did well to set that, but What's the Solution has quickened up to the front here. Stablemate Diamond Flush on the outside with every chance as they go to 2 out. Much better jump by What's the Solution. Diamond Flush went through the top of it, and as they run into the final turn, What's the Solution has quickened away now for Jack Teal, winner at this meeting last season. What's the Solution, and looks to have matters in hand here, running down to the 15th and final fence to CW Strickland final fence. What's the Solution safely over for Jack Teal, and What's the Solution going to land a second win at Charles Park, and a 4th win on a row this season. Comes out in front of Diamond Flush, and then Hollywood Harmon, and